Good day and good morning, my fellow Bobs. I welcome you to today's episode of BTV. I am your host, Miguel Camacho, and today's first story showcases the learning handicaps online learning provided. Take it away, Jamil Rendon.
Here at Southeast High School, the main subjects impacted by COVID-19 were the hands-on classes. One of those was Drawing and Painting 1, taught by Miss Bangle.
Just a big disconnect with their skills, because drawing and painting, you have to work on it daily, and I couldn't really see what they were doing. Nobody turned on their camera. I would see it at the end of the quick little assignment. Maybe they'd turn a picture of it in. It was not a good way to do art.
Now that everyone is back to school in person, the students have been working on new projects.
I think just drawing this an eye and hand, and just like we made this leaf project thing.
Every student had to go through online classes before because of the impact of COVID-19.
I mean, I couldn't hang out with my friends, so that was messed up. Other than that, it was fine.
I preferred it over this because it's easier to do your work and you have more time for things.
This class has plans created for the students to continue exploring their artistic skill set throughout the year.
We've done, in this class, we've done painting, and now we're going to switch to graphite or pencil drawings. So we're working on value right now and how to do some shading.
Students are becoming accustomed once more to being able to attend their classes in person after a year and a half of COVID-19 around the world. For BTV, Yamile Rendon Torres.
Thank you, Jamil. Online learning sure was a ride last year, if I'm being honest. Anyways, continuing the topic of COVID, it is no secret COVID raised many concerns and struggles for students. Further on with the topic, Cherish Vu.
COVID-19 has made various impacts on people, especially students, staff, and teachers who are just trying to get an education or educate kids.
I will tell you, it was kind of boring teaching online because you're basically just talking to a camera and you're getting no feedback as far as really when you ask questions.
During the pandemic, students had a tough time learning online and in person.
It's hard to focus.
We had to be in one spot, 7 hours a day. We couldn't move. We only had like one restroom break, so it wasn't that good.
Many students had missed out on the things they were looking forward to do or see.
There was like some clubs that I couldn't do because of COVID.
There's this thing we had in band last year. We went to Worlds of Fun, but we weren't able to go because of COVID. It's probably what I'd want to do.
Many students had a hard time adjusting and adapting back to the regular school expectations and rules when coming back to school in person.
I think a lot of you guys still need to get adjusted being at school and having a set schedule, and expectations still need to be reinforced with the kids because kids are used to being at home and doing whatever. Now we're back in the building, there's rules we have to follow. That's the only thing. I think we just need to get adjusted at being back in school.
Many of the students, teachers, and staff were happy coming back to school in person and having an interaction between each other.
The social interaction and friends, like just having people here is way better than being alone.
That I'm just happy to have students back.
We were pretty bored here without you guys. We're glad you are back in the building. We love the student interaction.
Now that school's rolling back in person, so much people are glad to be back. For BTV, I'm Cherish Vu.
That was a wonderful story, Cherish. I'm also glad to be back in person, if I'm being honest. We can finally go back to reading books. Speaking about books, the library opens its doors and encourages students to find books in which interest them. Anyways, please enlighten us with more information on the topic. Take it away, Saidabi.
At Southeast, the library is the house of knowledge with a large collection of books and also career selection opportunities.
My favorite thing in the library is helping students who normally wouldn't read a book find the book that they like or a genre that they like and get them to read more regularly than they normally would. That gives me a big old happy smile.
The library space and environment have been everybody's favorite, and people spend time there for the quietness and relaxation.
I really enjoy the library environment. My office used to be in G Hall in a classroom, which was cool to have my own space where students could come and find me, but there's something really special about being a part of the library and having access to all this space in here. Also the resources and the really great people that I get to work with in the library squad.
As the environment becomes nicer, keeping it nice requires effort. Students may require assistance in finding the right books for them, and there's always someone in the library to assist them.
So there's a lot to do. I don't know if you've ever been near the library, but I do a lot of bulletin boards and I do a lot of promotions. I do a lot of things on the windows. I do a lot of contests and things like that. So that's kind of how I spend my day, getting those things, planning those things. I also have proctors that I supervise and that help me put the books away and help students find books that they need.
The Southeast Library is a knowledge house for Buffaloes that is constantly growing. For BTV, I'm Saeed Abir.
Amazing story side. Although I'm not a book enjoyer myself, I might take a glance and check out a book myself. Anyways, for today's last topic of BTV, we'll be covering animals. Anyways, take it away and don't disappoint Vatitas Coleman.
Animal Health is an interactive class at Southeast High School and is taught by Mrs. Farmer in G112.
We do a lot of hands-on activities, so we do a lot of participation and things like that. And then they have certain things they have to, certain skills they have to acquire in order to get the grade and that type of thing.
The students in the classroom play a huge role in training the animals.
I take care of the animals, so I feed them, I water them, and we just train them. Like we train the goats to walk on a leash.
There are many activities that the students can do with the animals.
The goats. They're just fun and watching them fight. And we like to walk them around the school, so that's fun.
Students will be able to use the skills from this class for future careers that they want to pursue.
I am going to use it to have my own little farm and have a natural bakery.
More animals are to come for the animal health class in the future.
Tonight I'm going to a sheep sale. Hopefully we can find a sheep, a baby sheep to bring back to raise with our goats and our pig. Eventually we would like to get either an alpaca or a llama and maybe some bigger animals in the future.
The animal health class has a promising future at Southeast High School. From BTV, I'm Vatitas Coleman.
That was an interesting story, Vatitas. Well, anyways, that was up today's episode of BTV. Take care and stay safe, my fellow buffs. For BTV, Miguel Camacho.